Hi, so today I'm going to talk about top 10 inventions which I think have had the most significant impact on our world. So after thinking about it for a little bit, I think that there are a lot of inventions that have a significant impact on the world, but kind of what I thought was a huge impact was kind of increasing our standard of living. So I kind of thought about things that I use every day and things that I think improve my life. So I think the first and one of the older inventions that are important in our world is the wheel, because it's so applicable to so many different things. Like, for example, a wheel you see on a car, you see on like wheelie chairs, you see on bicycles, and I think the wheel kind of has improved the way people transport and communicate, in a sense. So I think that's super important. And kind of going off the wheel, I think another important invention is the automobile. So obviously everyone uses cars like almost every day. You see cars everywhere, and I think our standard of living would be a lot lower if we didn't have these cars to kind of make it easier to get to different places and kind of communicate with your friends and see your family members because we have these cars now. So I think that makes a huge difference in our lives right now. Another invention that's also very important is the internet. So, without the internet, there would be no possibility of me like making these videos for our blog, me sharing my ideas so easily. And I think the internet has really connected the global community in that way. And I think it has improved our standard of living by making a lot of things easier, and accessible. Going off of that, I think something else that also increased our standard of living is penicillin. Penicillin has, really allowed our human race to survive because now we can fight illnesses that we weren't able to fight previously, and it has saved a lot of lives in general. And just listing off a few other inventions that I think are super important is like the refrigerator. I think a water filter is also very important and saves a lot of lives. The microwave, which I use on a daily basis. Computers, which I'm using now also to make this blog. Sunscreen, I think, especially with global warming and the strong UV rays, I think sunscreen is something that has like really made an impact in our world, and a lot of people would be suffering from diseases such as skin cancer if it weren't for sunscreen. And the last thing I wrote about was skyscrapers, because without skyscrapers, I think it would be impossible for us to function as as a city. I think it's allowed a lot of people to live in the same area and kind of be able to do that because we're maximizing the land space that we have. And space is definitely an issue with the huge growing population. So overall, those are 10 inventions that I think have made a significant impact in our world.